Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Ballysprings. Yeah, we're back on Ballysprings today and I'm really looking forward to playing on this. Right, just so you're aware guys, the purchase of the land, of the Massey Ferguson, an illicit Land Rover, is now down to £44,900. If we can somehow get that kind of money, we can actually finish paying off the Massey Ferguson, which means we can actually look at getting a new tractor. Now we do have quite a bit to do today in this month, and I'm kind of a little bit what do we do now? We do technically have some grass to cut. We should really cut all our grass fields because they are desperately needing to be done again, but I also would like to try and get my hands on a little bit of silage from a contract. So yeah, I'm in a little bit of a what's best thing to do today, because I know if we can get a contract done, it's going to help pay towards the Massey Ferguson. No, it's alright. I didn't hear that engine running then. Didn't think it was running. So yeah, I'm kind of a little bit torn on which way to do this, because I would really like to get this Massey Ferguson paid, but unfortunately our farm is desperately needing doing. We did make a little bit of money again going into the new month, because obviously we sold the milk. The milk gave us a little bit of profit, so that helps pay for some of the bills. So first thing we need to do today, we need to cut our fields. I would really like to do a contract, but I really don't see it getting done in time, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest with you, actually, it is a hay contract. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, just sneezing then. I could feel it coming. Yeah, I've got the sneezes again today. Yeah, I could really do with doing it. The contract is worth about £8,000 as well, so it is worth quite a good chunk of income. £8,000 for here. So what I'm going to most likely do, I'm probably going to cut the grass on our farm, and we'll kind of see what time it is, because we'd only have to ted it, windrow it and bale it, and we would get, you know, we'd make some money on the hay contract, as well as a slight bit of profit. So I am torn between doing it, to be honest. If I remember rightly, I think we do struggle running both of these mowers. Not massively, but as soon as it gets on a hill, I'm sure it does struggle a little bit. It feels like such a long time since I last made any kind of baling on our farm. I know I remember doing it, but because we've just had such a busy planting season, it's just, yeah, it just feels like it was a long time ago. And there we go. If we can get these, I'm not going to cut the animal pens. I think we'll just do because we need to get the silage into fermenting. That's kind of reason why we're here today. It takes 3 days to do, so we really do need to be cracking on with the silage making, which is why I kind of need to just not do a contract just yet. But we know doing like a hay contract, it's going to be huge money for us. £8,000 for the contract that I found, but it has to be completed before, well, we'd only have October and November to complete it. That's the issue. And obviously I don't have 2 balers. I can't put it anywhere else. Like, this wants to be silage, so we can use our silage wrapper and stuff over here, but obviously to do the hay contract we'd need it as well, and I can't be in 2 different places at once with the same machinery. That is the biggest issue we've got at the moment. I could really do with buying that square baler, but in order to buy that square baler, we would have to spend about £12,000 on one of the John Deere ones, and if we spend £12,000 on a baler, I feel like it's going to be a little bit you know, we're not going to get the Massey Ferguson paid. You know what I mean? Yeah, the contract would kind of pay for the baler, although that's actually not a bad way of looking at it. If we do that 8 grand contract, it's on field one. It's on field 44. We have done field 44 once before. The silage bales, I do believe. It might have been here. I can't remember. It's a long time since we've done field 44 as a contract, but it's a very big field. It's not far from the farm to travel, which is why I really like doing that field. As you can see, we've got a lot of work to do if we want to get them both done, and it's already 8:30 in the morning. So if I can get both of these fields, cut, I can and will happily send this guy off to be a worker, because if we can cut field 44 with a worker, then that's brilliant. That's how I'm gonna look at it at the moment. Field 44 could be done with a worker while I'm windrowing this field, for example. Then once we've done that other field, I can go and send, I don't know, I can send the Massey Ferguson with the tedder. There are ways we can get around it, and I'm trying my hardest to think of logical ways to do this. See what I mean about that power? It's just a little bit running both of them. Just a little bit lacking power. Yeah, I'd like to get the Massey Ferguson bought, because the sooner we can buy the Massey Ferguson, the sooner we can maybe sell it as a Part X. And then, like I said, we want to be looking towards that Lambo. That our goal was to buy that Lamborghini, but it was our goal to buy it not on finance. That's the thing. But we do need a lot more power. I'm thinking actually of buying a Ford tractor. I've got a Ford tractor mod, TW something. I am genuinely thinking of buying that. It's a relatively cheap tractor. It's oldish school style. We won't be using it on the old school series. It is part of the live stream series. I know I haven't live streamed in a little while, guys, but that's just because I'm just not finding the time at the moment. By the time the wife comes home from work, she's like, I want to chill and things like that, and yeah, that's kind of what we're doing at the moment. Plus, I'm proper just hating my internet at the moment, so I've been using 4G for the last, I think, 4 days to upload videos. Oh, I was hoping to get all of that in one pass. But it did not. Right, as you can see, we have done that. I have just crashed my Massey Ferguson into the hedge. I did not plan on doing that. Yeah, the next one's going to be a nightmare. I'm probably going to have to cut it with just the side mower. It'll be nice to get that bit extra power. It'll be really nice to get more power. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I feel quite bad because we've done a lot of baling in the previous episodes on a different series. In yesterday's episode we were baling, and the day before that on Old Street Farm we were baling. Unfortunately, I'm at that time of year where I've got to get baled on this series. I've got to get baled today because November is the last month to bale, and we need to get it all done before the grass disappears. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at today. But if I can do this next field in a minute and then send this off to a worker, that is the plan. I'm going to try and do both this and the contract at the same time. We might have to just slightly lower the time just to try and squeeze it in. But it's there. It's £8,000. Field 40 is silage bales. Where's field 40? The problem is 40 is nowhere near 44. They are proper scattered all over. 44, so that's a tedding contract. He wants me to sell hay, and yeah, we're good. We can sell hay. It's no problem at all. I have just. Why is my driving so bad today with this Massey Ferguson? Oh, I'll tell you why. Let me fold that up. I can't use this front mower with this side mower on this hill. So let me just do this. But what we can do, we can use the front mower as a weight. Right, that's now unfolded. Yeah, this may take a little while, guys, but I am going to get the radio turned on. And what I'll do is, before I come back in, I'll probably drive this to field 44 and try and get it on a worker. I don't think he's going to be very good with the front mower, with the worker, but we can try it. It's not the end of the world. We do have to get our jobs finished first. But yeah, like I say, I'll get the radio turned on and we'll crack on with doing as much as we can. Pretty much got a headland done on the contract field as well, guys, so I'm going to whiz this around this corner here. I can't see anything because of these trees. It's yeah, I just can't see anything. Yeah, I don't know, well, I know everyone will have noticed. Did anybody not see me crash into that car? I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy sneezing at the time, and by the time I'd seen that that car, it was like, oh bugger. Yeah, it was just way too late. Right, as you can tell, I've got that completely and utterly on a worker now. I already know he's going to miss a lot, but if I can just like punch that up at the end of the next, you know, between episodes or at the beginning of the next episode, it won't really matter too much. Our main goal now is to get our field windrowed, and then we can crack on with the baling, hopefully in the next episode. And then hopefully we can get a worker doing the windrowing in the next episode as well. So we're going to make a good chunk of money in the next episode. That's for sure. We will still be in October. We do have a massive pallet of fabric to sell. I am trying my best to sell that at the best price time. Like food wise, I kind of want to sell when it's ready. I have got some pallets I can go and sell, you know, some french fries and stuff. I haven't done it just yet, just because I want to crack on with this bit of work. But yeah, I have got some pallets to sell. I do want to get them sold ASAP because, again, I don't like to keep the food supplies. I like to try and sell that as quickly as I can. But obviously the fabric, we can keep the fabric till the best month. It's not food, it's not going to go off or anything like that. So we can keep hold of that until the best time. Plus the best time is about £1,000 more than the current price. Now, for me, £1,000 per 1,000 litres, our pallet is worth 5,000 litres. That pallet is worth £5 less right now than it can be, I think, in about 4 months' time. I know it does mean we've kind of got a little bit of low income over the next couple of months, but it's still going to be worth it in the long run to keep hold of that pallet. There is a liming contract. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I do believe there's still a liming contract. Field 25, I think it was. I was looking before the start of the episode, and that's worth about £4,000. So I am thinking of knocking that out of the park as well. Because to be honest, a bit of lime for £4,000 seems a good deal to me. Seems like a good deal. Like I say, it's all about getting this Massey Ferguson paid off now. We pay a lot of money for that Massey Ferguson, and it's time it got paid off. I am going to keep the Massey Ferguson until I can afford the new tractor. I haven't really decided yet. Like I say, my goal is to try and own the bottom corner of Ballysprings, this bottom right corner. And I also want to own a nice Lamborghini tractor. We're going for the Clarkson style for that one. Just why not? We've got to have goals in this series. I don't like just playing just for playing. I like to have a goal, and I feel like that's a good goal to have. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Like I said, this was never designed to be a series that was over and done within 50 episodes. It was never designed to be that. You know, we're waiting for Court Farms to come out. We don't know what map we're going to get rid of to play Court Farms. It might be this one. It might be Old Stream Farm. I genuinely don't know. I haven't really decided yet. And any input on what you think we should do on the Old Street on Court Farms when it does come out? I do think it's going to be a couple of months away still. Yeah, would you like to see a Let's Play like this, or would you like to see the old school series move to Court Farms? Yeah, let me know what you think. I can do old school on it. I'm not, you know, like for me, I'm playing Farm Sim, so I can do either. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get all this windrow today. I might do the other one just slightly off recording. Just to get it in a position where in the next episode we're not windrowing, to be honest. One of them I don't want to be windrowing in the beginning of the next episode. That's the thing, because I'm doing it now, but unless I go in a time lapse, we're not going to get it all done. Right, I really messed that up. Wasn't paying attention, and I completely messed up that swath. I missed loads on this corner, guys. Absolute loads on this corner. Or maybe I didn't. I could have sworn I did. It's fine. We're here now. We're here now. We'll do that. There we go. We'll go down this way and then we'll come up the other way, and that should be this field done. We might have enough time to get this in. I really want to get these done. I really want to get this swathing done. Sorry about the banging of my steering wheel, guys. I figured out what it is. I think inside the steering wheel there's meant to be like a bump stop, and I think it's come off when I turn right. I think the one on the right hand side's come off. My wife's doesn't make it. Doesn't make that noise. What I might do is I might open it up and see where it is. I do, when I was looking on the old tube of YouTube, yeah, they are only glued on apparently. And the 29, what is it? I've got G923, sorry, steering wheels. They do get quite warm especially when you're playing like Snow Runner and stuff where you've got the resistance really high. They do get quite warm, and I bet you it's just come off and fallen in the bottom. But yeah, that's why it sounds quite tinny down. I know, because I have noticed in a couple of the videos it does get picked up on the microphone quite a bit. And like I say, I finally figured out what it could be, but without opening it, I won't know for sure. That's the thing. I'm trying to get that last little bit into one swath. Trying to get that last little bit into one swath, because that's a lot of messing around with the baler to not grab all this. There we go. Put it all in one swath now. Perfect. Anyway, we won't get as many bales as we did last time. Like I say, we're not going to go and do the cow field and the sheep field now. We're just trying to keep it topped up. We need to try and do the bales in a slightly different colour as well, because we'll need to top up the cows, and then if the silage isn't ready, we'll end up putting hay in the feed, which we don't want to do. I do love the fact that on hard difficulty it takes 3 days to ferment. Remember on Farm Sim 19 where it used to just be instant silage? And again, I never played on a more difficult setting other than easy on Farm Sim. I used to just play with the wife. She used to love doing the potato and the sugar beet harvesting. She loves them kind of big, massive jobs. She once did it and fell asleep at a computer. I ain't even joking. She was so chill doing sugar beet that she fell asleep while playing Farm Sim. In her defence though, she did have a really busy day at work that day, so I'll give her that. But yeah, she fell asleep playing Farm Sim. This is a field I'd like to buy. This one of these here, 111. This is my old door number growing up, 111. Yeah, we need more fields now. New fields is a must, and we need a wider mower. I want to get rid of the front mower and the back mower, and I want to try and go for something a bit wider. It doesn't have to be massively wide. Now, technically, the John Deere mower we had is the one we should have kept, but it was a lot of hassle for the workers. The workers didn't like it. It was constantly getting stuck on things, which is why we got rid of it. I'd love them all with a swath mode, but they're like a £75,000 or something. That's a lot of money for a set of mowers, and unless we do a lot of silage, we're not really gonna be able to afford them mowers. But getting one with a work mode means silaging will be a hell of a lot bloody easier than this. And again, saying that, if we buy one of them mowers for 75 grand with the work mode, we wouldn't need a tedder. It would save time. And I'm just working this out now, yeah, because even if we do grass for the sheep, we don't have to do hay for the sheep anymore. We're not feeding the cows hay at all. We're not feeding them TMR, we're just feeding them silage. I know technically we could get 20% extra out of the cows if we feed them TMR, but it's a lot of hassle making the TMR in my eyes, and I'm not that worried about the TMR right now. The only mixer we can afford to buy is expensive. The only mixer we can afford to buy is crap. And the one we want to buy is expensive. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Unless we bought that mixer mod, you know, the one where it's like not like a production, but well, it is actually. It's under factories. There are our only options, really. As you can see, we are getting this windrowing done. We're down. We're at nearly 11. I am just going to lower that time a little bit. Actually, I don't know actually, because we could finish this in November as long as we get it done in November. That's the thing. And I want to get this windrowing done right now because I need to use this John Deere for the tedding and the windrowing. And I can take the tedder and the windrower at the same time. I can put the tedder on the front. And then this Fiat, sorry. Did I say John Deere? It's alright. Before this episode, guys, I loaded into Old Street Farm and I'm looking at buying a new tractor, which will come next weekend. You know, them episodes will come next weekend. And I was looking at a load of John Deere. Now, I've always said I've not been a big fan of John Deere's. I'm not really a fan of John Deere tractors. I've got nothing against John Deere. I just can't stand the colour. I just genuinely hate that colour green. Sounds awful, doesn't it? I'm not buying a tractor in a game because I hate that colour. John Deere's could come in black. Yeah, just that shade of green. I just genuinely don't like it. I don't even know why. I've just never liked that colour, John Deere. And yet green is, I wouldn't say it's like my favourite colour, but I've got no issue with green. Just John Deere green. Right. Right, so he's blocked. My mower is currently blocked. But he's also not costing me any money anymore. So we'll go and have a look in a minute. I just want to get this little bit of tedding done here. Not tedding, sorry, windrowing. And then we might as well take the Fiat and the tedder and the windrow over to the field for baling. I'm getting that done. Got the little attachment on the front of this. Yes, we do. But we just need the tedder. If we can take both of these, and we'll figure out what he's up to. I think that kind of puts us in a good spot for today's episode, really. There's the tedder. Really? Really? Caught the tedder on the wall. There we go. Yeah, that bump stop's definitely come off. It feels like it's plastic hitting plastic inside my steering wheel. Well, there's one thing. We don't have far to go to field 44, so we'll have a little look. I'll probably just finish the mowing off recording. I won't. Why are we getting stuck? Come on, get done. Yeah, and just because you know what we're doing, it's a bit of mower. You haven't seen me mow that contract field up anyway. I think Courseplay would be nice to come in this, but I haven't really used Courseplay over much on Farm Sim 22. I have used it, not massively. Jesus Christ. This tedder, that's what it is. It's catching on everything. I've got to take the corners quite wide to get the windrow around, but then I'm catching on the front because of how wide it is on the front. That's what the problem is. Yeah, I have used Courseplay quite a bit on a couple of maps, but I've not used it like on every map and things like that. Not like I used to use it on Farm Sim 19. Can we please just stop crashing in? I don't really know why I'm hitting everything. I think maybe the front linkage is a little bit too low. It's not really meant to have a front linkage, this tractor. I've just got it on because it helps move equipment around and stuff like that. November though, guys. November. We should be able to sell some products in November. Sell some grain. Don't know what grain, but we'll have something to sell. Eggs, I think, sell in November as well. Okay, so why is... He hasn't exactly done much, this mower, and yet he's stopped. Jesus Christ, he's hardly done anything. I was expecting him to have done at least half of the field. I don't even think he's done a quarter, to be honest. I am not happy with you, Mr. Worker. Why did you do this to me? To be fair, he has done a little bit more than I thought. Right. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to do a little bit more mowing off recording, guys. Obviously, in the next episode, we're going to get this contract finished. We're going to get our fields done. We will obviously leave the time on 5. If we run out of daytime, we'll have to go into November. Our fields will come first for the baling. The problem I've got right now is I can't bale until this mowing's finished, because I need this tractor back on the farm in order to use the baler. So that's kind of the issue I've got right now. I haven't got another tractor with enough power. I don't like the shape of this field. This field is kind of annoying. I'm just going to go around this side and I'm going to go down the bottom again, guys, because I'm going to get a second headland, top and bottom, and then hopefully that way I can put the worker on while I don't know, I might start, I could do the tedding, I suppose. I don't want to do too much off recording, but I need to get this mowing finished. So I either mow or I set a tedder going. I need to do one of the two, that's the thing. Yeah, this 5 mile an hour malarkey is not good. Anyway, guys, I do massively appreciate everybody watching this episode. We will be back on Ballysprings tomorrow. And until then, guys, as I say, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, please hit that like button, guys. It makes a huge difference to a small YouTube channel like mine. And yeah, like I say, it helps push the videos out to a wider audience. But yeah, as I say, guys, until the next time, I will see you all later on.